Okay, hello. Just doing a little sound check. Sounds good to me. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Sorry we're a little bit late today. But we will be getting into the game in just a moment, don't worry. Welcome back to Farm Sim Friday. How's everyone doing? Hope you're well. Going Jim, says Daniel McCabe. Is it McCabe or is it McCabe? I'm not sure how you say that, but enjoy your time at the gym. I got it right. Oh, good. Oh, my camera's frozen right as I was adjusting my boob. I apologise. If you get a freeze frame of me just holding my breast for a few seconds, it's because my camera froze right at that moment. So hello everybody, welcome back. We're going to be doing another Farm Sim Friday today, and I do apologise that we're starting a little bit late. I've actually been working on a video, which is going to be releasing either tomorrow or Sunday. I'm still working on the edit of it, but I've had quite a busy day. I've done some writing, I've done some recording, and I've even done some editing, and now I'm doing some streaming as well. So, like I say, I do apologise that I am a little bit late, but we will be getting into Farming Sim in just a moment. A couple of changes, well, not really a couple of changes, one change to my setup is you may notice that the Patreon board is here now. It's not down on my desk anymore, it's on the wall now. And of course, shout out to Patreon, Sophie, Kate, Gabby Frost and JE55, thank you all very much. The reason that I've moved the Patreon board up to the wall is because something arrived today in the post. Ta-da! It's my gear shifter, the Thrustmaster TH8S. It arrived just this morning. Haven't even had a chance to open it yet. I'm going to do an unboxing live stream probably tomorrow. So it's finally here. I've waited so long to finally get a gear shifter for my setup, and now we got one. And like I say, it's going to be going right here on the desk, which is why I've had to move that board to make room for it. But I'm looking forward to getting this open. I'm going to put it to one side for now. As I say, we're not going to set it up today. I literally can't set it up today, actually, because I don't have enough USB ports on my PC. So, fun fact, my PC has 7 USB ports, and I have already got more than 7 devices plugged into it because I've got a 4-point data hub. But with all the other new peripherals that I'm going to be getting, because I'm going to be getting the farm stick as well and the ignition key and other stuff, I need to expand my my USB ports. Fortunately, I have already ordered a 10-port USB hub from Sabrent, which should be arriving later today. If it does, then I will be able to expand my USB ports from 7 to 16, which should be more than enough to plug in all of my new peripherals. So if that does arrive today as planned, then tomorrow I might well be doing an unboxing live stream and getting that gear shifter set up. I'm really looking forward to getting it set up. But like I say, I literally can't do it until I get this new USB hub, so that we have a few more ports on the PC to actually plug it into. But that's enough for that for today. Let's draw a line in that, and we'll come back to that hopefully tomorrow. For today, we're going to get into Farming Sim, so I'm going to switch over right now to Farming Sim, because we are already running quite late, so we're going to get into the game and get on with it. Let's lose the music. Although actually, we will need it open for later. There we go. Okay, let's get into the game. That colour is great on you, by the way. Thank you, Sophie. It's very nice of you. I don't really wear white very often. The reason I'm wearing this today is because I've actually, like I say, I've recorded a video today, and it's a piano video, and you know that with my piano videos I always try to dress for the occasion, as it were. So I'll leave that to your imagination to guess what the piano cover might be. This isn't the full outfit. I did have a black cardigan as well, so it is a mostly black outfit with just the white turtleneck. So yeah, I won't say what the piano cover is, but you might be able to guess just from that, who knows. Okay, I'm going to just put the clock forward a little bit. We actually need it to be a little bit lighter. We are in November, so maybe I shouldn't have woken up so early. That'll do. Okay. Oh, I can't turn the clock down. Whoops, that was a close one. Okay, so now it's 8 o'clock. Good. So the plan is for today. We are currently in November '92, so we're going to have November '92, December '93. And January '94. We just did a harvest at the end of the last live stream, so all of our fields are freshly harvested, which means we are now going to need to do some preparing of the fields for next year. So 1, 14, 23 and 19 there, all need weeding, crucially, so I think it might be a good time to start with that. Although actually, maybe we'll start by cultivating. Let's have a look, make sure we actually still have a cultivator and I haven't accidentally sold it like everything else. We do still have the cultivator, good, so we'll start off by getting that out in the field. Ooh, wrong shed. This one. There we go. How old were you when you went trans? Said OWS23. I came out when I was 22, so 3 years ago. Yep. Hey Saul, hey Oscar. How you doing today? And hey Porsche 911 as well, how are you doing? Oh, the cultivator's right there behind the Massey, so we are going to have to get this out of the way after all. What map mods do you use for Euro Truck Simulator? Quite a lot. If you want to see which mods I use for Euro Truck, the best way to do that is to join the Discord, because I have a full mod list available there. But to give you a quick rundown, I've got Pro mods, obviously, as well as Pro mods Europe, Pro mods Middle East, Pro mods The Great Step. Heart of Africa, Horn of Africa, Road into Wilderness, Beyond, Southeast Asia, Rust Map, Siberia Map, Off the Grid Russia, etc, etc, etc. Basically any mod, any map mod at all that is compatible with Pro mods, I've got it. Oh, we were supposed to be backing up to get the cultivator, weren't we? And I've gone and shut the doors again. Sorry, I'm miles away today. And our days in Farming Sim 22 are numbered, by the way. I forgot to mention. As you know, FS25 is just around the corner, so we are bringing things to a close now with FS22. This is actually going to be not our last stream, but we've only got 2 more streams in FS22 after this, so we are effectively in our last year in-game. And the plan is we are going to do 1 more crop cycle, so we're going to plant, fertilise and harvest 1 more time, and in the final live stream in FS22 we will do our final harvest. So there really isn't much time left. That being said, though, I'm massively looking forward to 25. It's going to be so much fun. Obviously, we will be doing a multiplayer server in FS25 eventually, but I am going to do a few streams in single player first. And I'm very excited to get my hands on it. Have I played FS25 yet? No, it's not out yet, is it? And unfortunately, I'm not famous enough to have been invited to try it out. But yes, we have just 1 year left in game. Well, I say 1 year, 1 calendar year. If we're counting the vehicle years mod, we're going to keep going right up until the year 2000. That's going to be the final episode. So, like I say, there's only going to be 3 more live streams, including this one, before we are done with FS22. Speaking of, I think Giants have probably dropped some more fact sheets today as well. I'm always I always forget that it's Fact Sheet Friday as well. So Giant Software always posts fact sheets on a Friday about some of the new vehicles coming in FS25. I haven't seen today's ones. No spoilers, please. But based on the ones we've seen so far, there is going to be some interesting equipment coming. I was surprised to see that we're actually getting an AGCO tractor in FS25. That's quite exciting, because AGCO have been in the game for a long time. There's been AGCO weights in the game for a very long time, but we've never seen any other AGCO equipment in game. So it's quite nice to see that there's going to be an AGCO tractor. What's AMA? AMA means Ask Me Anything, Emmett. MF and Fent are AGCO. Yes, Massey Ferguson and Fent are owned by AGCO, as well as a couple of other companies. But I'm talking about an actual AGCO branded tractor, because AGCO do make their own vehicles as well, like under their own brand. And one of those tractors is going to be appearing in FS25, so we are actually getting an AGCO branded tractor, which is very cool. What's an AGCO? AGCO is a company. I'm pretty sure it's just short for agricultural company. They're a very big agricultural company that owns quite a lot of other companies like Massey Ferguson, Fent, Challenger, I believe. And do they own Valtra? I'm not sure if they own Valtra or not. Either way, they're a big company that owns a lot of other companies. Yes, Valtra. I thought so. How are you doing, says Haribo. Not bad, Haribo. How are you doing? Do you drive, says Catman Charlie. I don't drive, no. Which is which is partly why I'm dreading learning to use this new gear shifter that I've bought. For those of you who weren't here at the start of the stream, I have bought a brand new Thrustmaster THAS gear shifter, and I've never driven any vehicle before, so this is going to be a learning experience, to say the least. And the plan is, like I say, the plan is I'm going to unbox it tomorrow. I'm going to do a live stream. We're going to unbox it, set it up, and try it out all live on stream. So you are going to get to see me drive manual for the first time in my life. Admittedly, only on Euro Truck, but still. It is going to be the first time I've ever used a manual gearbox of any kind. So it's probably not going to go well, but it'll be fun. You can all laugh at how bad I am. What do you identify as? I am a trans woman, Emmett. So I was born, I was assigned male at birth, but I identify as a woman. It'll be okay, says Catman Charlie. Yeah, to be fair, I'm not dreading it too much because there is one positive, and that is that I don't actually have a clutch pedal. I've only got brake and accelerate, and the way that Euro Truck Simulator works is if you don't have a clutch pedal, then it automatically it does the clutch automatically. So that's one thing I won't have to worry about. I won't have to worry about stalling it, you know. Eventually I will be getting a clutch pedal as well. I will be getting a 3-pedal setup, but like I say, at the minute I've only got brake and accelerate, and fortunately Euro Truck does have an automatic clutch option. STFC, I think you asked a question, but it got partly cut off. The only comment I can see says for your setup. So if you want to ask the first part of the question again, because I didn't see it. By the way, just before the live stream, literally just before we started, we had a new member join the Discord server, so please welcome Gabs to the Discord, everyone. I assume, Gabs, that you are the same Gabby Frost, who is a Patreon supporter, so if that is you, welcome to the Patreon and the Discord. And as usual, guys, if you want to support me on Patreon and get your name on this board, it only costs £1 a month. And if you want to join the Discord, completely free of charge, there's also a link in my bio for that. I am, says Gabs. That is you. Okay, welcome to the server then, Gabs. Okay, one field done. Let's move straight. Ooh. What are you doing? Let's move straight on to the next one. Ah. You need to upload on Discord, says Catman Charlie. There's not really anything to upload on Discord, to be honest. I mean, the idea behind the Discord is that it's supposed to be a community hangout, and I know, I mean, at the minute, there's only like 25 people there, so it's not, like, there's not really enough people for it to be like a lively place for conversation and so on and so forth, but that is the plan, you know, eventually, when it gets a bit bigger. The idea is that I just wanted it to be a place for you to be able to talk to me and talk to other members of the community, and also like get notified when I do videos and live streams and stuff like that. You know, I just want it to be a sort of a chill hangout kind of place. But as I say, we do admittedly maybe need a few more people before we can get to that level of, you know, people just being online and chatting. Let's put the clock forward a little bit. Maybe not to 15, maybe to 10. Oh, sorry, 1 second. We've got a message in general. Oh, STFC has asked on TikTok, on Discord, sorry, do you have to get anything else for your rig? For some reason TikTok removes the comment. I don't know why TikTok removed that comment, Liam. I do apologise, but thank you for the question anyway. Yes, there are a couple more things that I want to get for my rig. So obviously, I've got the gear shifter, which we're going to be setting up tomorrow. In November, obviously, I've pre-ordered the collector's edition of Farming Sim 25, so we are going to get the ignition key that's going to go right here. And before FS25 comes out, I would also like to buy the Thrustmaster farm stick, which is essentially this little stick here, but much bigger and better. It's like a full multifunctional control arm for front loaders, telehandlers, etc, etc. And I would really love to get that before FS25. So farm stick, ignition key. Next year I will be replacing the wheel and getting a clutch pedal as well. So this thing here is going to be going in the new year. But apart from that, I think that's pretty much everything. I don't really need anything else for my setup. Oh, I think we got another new member in the Discord. Kyle Clark, thank you very much for joining the Discord. Sorry I didn't see that straight away. As always, I will try to read out the names of people joining the Discord as quickly as I can, but sometimes I'm a little bit sidetracked. But howdy Kyle, welcome to the server. Don't forget, by the way, when you join the server, guys, go to the roles channel and choose what roles you want, so that I can, you know, give you a ping whenever I upload content that you'll be interested in. So, for example, if you're interested in Euro Truck Simulator, you can give yourself the trucking role, and then I'll give you a ping every time I stream Euro Truck Simulator. Thanks for following as well, Kyle, by the way. It's very kind of you. Now, I'm not actually sure if cultivating like this gets rid of the weeds. I mean, obviously it visibly gets rid of the weeds, but I don't think this actually kills them. I think they grow back quicker than if we'd gone over it with an actual weeder. So we will need to keep an eye out, because if I'm right, the weeds will spring back up very quickly. We might need to spray some herbicide before the next crop cycle. What map, says Tim? This is Osada. That's O-S-A-D-A. It's a Polish map, it's on the mod hub, and it is crossplay. So if you are on console, you can get it. Hey Saul, says Coke Photo. Hey, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Hope everyone's had a good week, by the way. It's Friday, so we are, the weekend is upon us. It's going to be quite a busy weekend for me because I am going to be streaming again tomorrow to do my unboxing of the gear shifter, and I've also got a video planned for Sunday. So if you want to see more content from me, keep your eyes out over the weekend. Sorry, missed that. What's the map called again? Once again, Ruben, the map is called Osada. That's OSADA. How's your day been so far? Not bad, not bad. Like I say, it's been quite busy. I've done some writing. I've actually finished writing the script for my 3-year anniversary video. For those of you who don't know, the 15th of October is the 3-year anniversary of me coming out publicly, and to celebrate, I've got a very, very special video that I've been working on for quite a while. Well, that I've wanted to make for quite a while. And I've just finished writing the script for it today. It's going to be 15 minutes long. That's right. I am going to be uploading a 15-minute TikTok video. It's going to be absolutely huge. But it's a very, very important video to me personally. It's a hell of a lot of passion and effort has gone into it, and I'm very, very excited to release it. I haven't recorded it yet. Like I say, I've only just finished writing the script today, but it's gonna be a big one. It's probably going to be the most important video that I've ever made, to be perfectly honest, because I'm going to be talking about how I actually realised that I was trans, which is a question that I get asked a lot. A lot of people ask me in videos and live streams, you know, how did you know that you were trans? How did you figure it out? And you know, similar sort of questions like that. And I wanted to answer that question, and that's exactly what this video is going to do. It's basically sort of a mini autobiography, a little story of my journey so far. So if that interests you, like I say, keep your eyes out on the 15th of October, which is when it will be releasing. In your opinion, do feelings trump science? Nope, I believe that nothing is more important than science. Science says that trans people exist, and anyone's feelings regarding the matter are irrelevant. What map is it, and is it on console? It is on console, Tom. It's Osada, O-S-A-D-A. If you look at the comment posted by Sophie just a couple of minutes ago, it will tell you right there, OSADA, Osada, and it is crossplay, so you can get it on consoles. I should have done headlands on this field. I don't know why I haven't done any headlands. Let's retroactively do some. The narrowest headland in the world. But I have to do it like that because of the shape of this field. Was I bullied in school? Nope, not at all, Ghost. I wouldn't say I was like one of the popular kids in school, but I was never bullied either. I had friends. I should point out that I wasn't out when I was at school. I came out as trans 3 years ago, so you know, back then I had no idea. I didn't really know what trans people were when I was in school. Which again is something that I will talk about in my upcoming video. There we go, we've done some headland. Realistically we should do 2, but it's only a small field. I think 1 headland is more than enough. There aren't really any big fields on this map, to be honest. How are you, says Popular One Big Brain Boy? I'm not too bad, how are you doing? I'm okay, just got back from school. Hope you had a good day, Popular One Big Brain Boy. DRZ says, because of science and biology. I don't know if that's the second half to another comment. If it is, I didn't see. Because science and biology doesn't agree. Well, you're wrong, but okay. Once again, you're the one who asked me, do I think feelings are more important than science? And my answer is no, science is more important than your feelings. Just because you don't like that trans people exist doesn't mean that our existence is not backed up by science, because it is. Hello Danny, how are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. You know what, I am going to add a little bit more headland here. Just because I botched that a little bit. Slightly on purpose, but never mind. How is it backed up with science, says DRZ. DRZ, I'm not going to sit here when I'm just trying to enjoy my Friday and play Farming Sim. I'm not just going to sit here and try to justify my existence and jump through hoops for you just because you don't want to accept me for what I am. The fact is, science supports trans people. I'm not going to sit here and talk about the complexities and intricacies of science that, you know, just... Nobody's denying your existence. No, you're not... Okay, you're not denying my existence, I'll give you that. You didn't actually say the words, you don't exist. But you are trying to say that my existence is invalid, because... in your view, science doesn't support my existence, right? That's what I'm getting from your comments, is you don't believe that trans people are valid, and you believe that science is on your side in this debate. I'm telling you that science is not on your side in this debate, and you won't accept that, so... Doesn't it exist in animals, or am I incorrect? Says Danny. I think you're thinking of intersex, Danny. You know, there aren't really transgender animals, because animals don't have any concept of gender. But there are plenty of intersex animals. There are plenty of animals that, you know, are neither male nor female. There's there's gynandromorphs, which are literally half male and half female. If you've ever seen a gynandromorphic lobster, it's literally a lobster that's female on one side and male on the other side, and they look really cool. And there's so many other animals that exhibit gynandromorphism as well, which is only one form of intersex. Obviously humans don't exhibit gynandromorphism. There's no human being who's half male and half female split down the middle like that, but there are other types of intersex conditions that affect humans. And it's way more common than people think, you know. You shouldn't have to explain yourself to uneducated people, Saul. It's 2024. See, the thing is, Danny, I don't mind educating people. You know, that's literally one of the reasons that I am here on TikTok, because I really do want to educate people on trans issues and talk about them. But what I don't want to have to do is justify my existence at every single turn, right? Like, when people ask me questions, it's always immediately clear, like, from the way that they word the question, whether it's like a genuine question or not, right? If it's someone who genuinely is interested and genuinely wants to know more, then you can tell from the comment. Whereas if it's someone who is just asking the question to be snarky and sarcastic and they don't actually care what your answer is, you can tell from the comment whether they are being sincere in their question or whether they're just trying to get a rise out of you. And I do try to answer sincere questions as best as I can. I just said sincere. I do try to answer sincere questions as best as I can. But again, you know, there's always a couple of questions that are asked disingenuously. There's always a couple of people who are asking questions just to try and provoke a certain reaction. How come you don't have FS24, says Obi? Because it's mobile only. Is there even an FS24? I think the latest mobile one was FS23, right? If I'm correct. Either way, I don't have any of the mobile farming sims. I've got big respect for you, Saul, and I appreciate you opening up. Thank you very much, Tom Godfrey. Can you show us your farm building if you don't mind? I will when we get back there, Liam. Back in the 90s, you would be ashamed of yourself and in prison. No, I wouldn't. The first trans woman to get surgery in the UK was a woman called Roberta Cowell, who transitioned in the 1950s, and she didn't get sent to prison, as far as I'm aware. So I have no idea why you think I would get sent to prison in the 90s for being trans. I'm really interested, what are you transitioning from and to? I'm a trans woman, which means I was assigned male at birth, but I identify as a woman, and so I'm transitioning male to female. Or MTF, to use a more technical term. If you could pick one game to play for the rest of your life, what would it be? Fantastic question, Jess. I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't think Farming Sim, to be honest. As much as I love Farming Sim, I don't think I want to play this for the rest of my life. Maybe Euro Truck, to be honest. You know I love that game. You know how much I love Euro Truck. It'd have to be a relaxing game, you know, nothing that's too stressful. Minecraft would be nice. Yeah, I mean, if it was peaceful. I don't usually play peaceful when I play Minecraft, but if I was going to be playing it every day for the rest of my life, I'd quite like to, you know, do peaceful, or maybe creative. Maybe I think I could do creative mode for the rest of my life and just build cool stuff every day. That'd be fun. Is there a game you absolutely hate? Not really, Justin, to be honest. Usually if I play a game and I don't enjoy it, I'll just not play it again. I've never really played a game enough to hate it. Like I say, I've played games that I dislike, but if I don't have a good experience with a game, I'll just put it down and stop playing it. Have I ever played Power Wash Simulator? I haven't personally played Power Wash Simulator, no. I'm very familiar with it though. I've watched Markiplier play it many a time. Big Markiplier fan, by the way. And actually, a friend of mine worked on a couple of trailers for them a couple of years back. For those of you who don't know, one of my friends works for a trailer company, does trailers for video games. It's always really cool when a video game trailer comes out and I can just watch it and be like, my friend made that. I think that's one of the great things as well about just having friends who work in the games industry, is seeing their names on stuff and being like, I know that person. And, you know, who knows, maybe one day my name will be in the credits of a game as well. Has he done any popular ones? Like I say, he did a couple of trailers for Power Wash Sim. As far as I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, Alien Fireteam that came out a few years back. I've never played it, but he did a trailer for that. Teardown, the one with the voxel block physics, that one. Helldivers, that was a quite recent one. So a few fairly big titles. Whereabouts is your farm on the map, says Liam. We will be heading there in just a second, Liam. We're just going to finish off this little bit of field, and then I will take you over to the farm. It's not far from where we are now. We're currently in field 19. And it's just to the north. It's actually the starting farm on Osada. So if you are playing Osada and you're on new farmer mode, you will already have that particular farmland. Saul, I need the link for Patreon, says Danny. It's in my bio, Danny. It's patreon.com/AshbridgeIndustries. Unfortunately, it's not a clickable link because you can only have one clickable link in your bio, and my clickable link is for Discord. But like I say, if you just type in patreon.com/AshbridgeIndustries, it will take you there. I don't know how to play FS22, says Bruno. If you play in new farmer mode on Elm Creek, it'll give you a complete tutorial on how to play everything. On how everything works. The basic gameplay loop is very easy. Farming really boils down to three things. You've got to plant the crop, you've got to harvest the crop, and you've got to get the field ready for the next crop. Everything else is optional. So what I'm doing right now is I'm getting the field ready for the next crop, so I'm turning all of the old crop, everything that's left over from the last harvest, I'm turning it all over to bring the fresh soil up to the top. That's called cultivating. Then the next job we're going to do in a few days' time is planting, where we actually put the seeds in the ground for next year, and then when they're grown, obviously, we harvest what's grown. And that's pretty much it. Those are the three jobs that you absolutely need to do. Everything else is completely optional. You can plough the soil to increase the yield, you can spray fertilizer, you can spray herbicide to kill the weeds, you can pick out stones, you can spread lime, you can spread manure, etc, etc, etc. There's so many other things that you can do, but they're all completely optional. Like I say, the basic loop of farming is plant, harvest, get ready to plant again. And if you can do those, then you have mastered the basics of farming. Does the game have seasons? Yes, it does, and the seasons are entirely optional. If you do have seasons on, like I do, then you will only be able to plant and harvest at certain times a year. So this here's the crop calendar, and as you can see, if I wanted to grow, for example... Where's my mouse gone? If I wanted to grow wheat, you can see there that the planting season for wheat is September, October, November, or March. So I can only plant wheat in those months. and then the harvest season is July and August, so you can only harvest it in those months. You can turn the seasons off. If you turn the seasons off, then the crops will be. Then you can plant and harvest at any time, and the crops usually just take a couple of months to grow. But if you want a more realistic experience, like I say, you play with seasons on, and it'll tell you in game when's the best time to plant and harvest stuff. And actually, I've got a poster on my wall with the crop calendar as well. That little poster that you can see there is actually a crop calendar. The exact same one that's in game. That came with the collector's edition of Farming Sim 22. How come you called Ashbridge Industries, says OB. Ashbridge Industries is, I like to call it my brand name. So Ashbridge is my surname. And when I was at uni, obviously I studied game design, so whenever we made games, like prototype games and stuff like that, and any sort of little projects that we would work on, I would always put Ashbridge Industries on there as like the company name, as like my brand, and it's just stuck ever since. So whenever I do anything sort of official, like this TikTok for example, I like to use that name, Ashbridge Industries. It just sounds a little bit more professional, I think. It does sound a little bit industrial, from the word industries, which, you know, might give the wrong impression about the kind of stuff that I actually make, but I like it. I think it works. Just a little bit. Hey Soul, says STFC. How are you doing, STFC? Thanks for following, Geordie6610, much appreciated. Okay, Liam, if you're still here, we are heading back to the farm now, so you are going to get to see what the farmyard looks like. Thanks for following Lestin as well, much appreciated. And here it is, this is the farmyard. So we got quite a lot here. We got, this is actually, I believe, a pig pasture. We got a couple of barns there at the back, and then a few sheds as well. And then there's also some stuff around the back there. We got a silo and another small shed. There we go. And that's pretty much it. Like I say, this is the starting farm, so if you play this map on New Farmer mode, you'll already own this piece of land. And if you're not on New Farm mode, you can buy it and all the buildings will already be here, planted and ready to go. Okay, what I'm going to do now is... Oh, we still got that... Oh, God, we've still got this trailer on lease. We'd better return that before it costs us any more money. I'm not going to return the cedar because we're going to need that fairly soon. What I would like to do, though, is have a look at stone pickers. Still nothing. Still no stone pickers. Not good. Not good. I mean, we could roll. We could lease a roller. Do we need ploughing? Oh, all of the fields need rolling anyway, apparently. So, yeah, let's buy a roller. In fact, what time are we on? Okay, we're going to skip ahead to tomorrow, and then we're going to lease a roller. Oh, did I just... I disconnected the cultivator there. Whoops. Oh, something else I'm going to be doing tomorrow, by the way, which I'm very excited for, I forgot to mention. I am actually going to be setting up an eye tracker. A few people have asked me if I'd ever consider getting an eye tracker, and technically I already have one, because I've got a webcam, and a couple of years back I found this really great software called Eyewear Beam Tracker, which turns your webcam into an eye tracker. Now, unfortunately, I can't use that webcam as an eye tracker because it's way off in the corner of the screen, but a couple of months ago I bought a new webcam, if you remember. This webcam that I'm using right now is actually a new one. I don't know why I'm driving down here, I should be going to bed. But yeah, when I bought the new webcam, I mentioned that I was going to keep my old webcam just in case I needed it for anything. And then, you know, I remembered, hang on a minute, I could use my old webcam as an eye tracker. So that's what I'm going to do. So tomorrow, as well as setting up my gear shifter, I'm also going to try and set up my spare webcam as an eye tracker. And if it works, we will actually be able to play Farming Sim and Euro Truck with an eye tracker enabled, which will be an interesting experience. Like I say, more on that tomorrow when we actually get to it, but it would be pretty cool, right? Okay, make sure we put the clock forward. We should be in 1993 right now. Which we are, good. And we're going to get to the shop and get ourselves a roller. Anything good in the used vehicle sale? That is good, but it's expensive. I absolutely love this particular Ford tractor, but we can't afford it. Any new stone pickers? Nope. Doesn't hurt to check. Rollers. With a roller, you could, yeah, we know how a roller works. Which one? I think this one, yeah, this one only connects to that bigger thing. So it's going to have to be one of these two. Let's go for the bigger one, and we will lease it for 1,685, and we'll get straight down to the shop. And we'll do some rolling. I think today is also the day that we're going to be selling our... What have I done? I've made a terrible mistake, everybody. I returned the trailer that we leased when we need it today to sell our crops. Well, technically we need it tomorrow to sell the crops. Ah. Well, looks like we're going to have to lease another trailer. Fantastic. Fortunately, we're going to be selling some stuff, so we might actually make some money back. We also need to sell the straw today as well. So first things first, let's get this roller. I'm not going to sell until the price is at its absolute peak, which should be later on in the day. I'm going to keep an eye on it. We'll keep checking it periodically. We'll do one field at a time, and then I'll check after each one. We could even lease a truck for it. I don't know. The truck's more expensive though, isn't it? Yeah, that would be a bad idea, actually. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Either way, we are going to finally make some money today for the first time in a year. So, oh, actually, no, wait. Did it say, it said January for the barley, right? So we're going to sell the bales today and the barley tomorrow. Okay. Don't worry, I'm on top of it. I know what's happening. I know what we're doing. Nice misty morning, by the way. I'll be looking forward to seeing this sort of thing in FS25 because they are adding volumetric fog, so it's going to look a lot more realistic with the morning mist like this. Should be quite good. There's a lot of stuff I'm excited for in FS25, I can't lie. Have I heard the JCB song, says Danny. I'm not familiar with it, Danny, no. Traffic are we holding up? Quite a lot. It's okay, we're turning off here anyway. December 93, eh? I'm still 6 years away from being born at this point, so... Was anyone there in December of 93? What was it like? Harry says, I seen you in Doncaster Town Centre today. Well, you didn't, Harry, because the last time I was in Doncaster Town Centre was about a month ago. Nice big roller. Oh, it's snowing. That's not actually a good thing. If it starts to settle, that's a problem. It doesn't look like it's going to settle though. This is woo. Right, well, yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to settle. It looks very light. That white stuff in those fields is not snow, by the way. It's lime. If it was snow, it would cover the whole map. We never even got a chance to spread any lime, did we? Maybe I'll do some this year, because it is going to be our last year in-game before we switch over to FS25. So maybe this year we'll pull out all the stops and add some lime to our fields. Let's roll, I guess. Let me just check the price on the bales. Oh, the price is falling right now? Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, I guess we'd better sell it now then, before the price falls any further. Okay, hold on. The price is supposed to peak in December. It's not supposed to be falling. But never mind. Let's not worry about that. Let's just get on with selling it. So we are going to lease ourselves a... We're not going to lease ourselves a bale loader because there aren't any. You know what? Forget the bales. I'm just going to roll this field. I mean, considering that we get £400 a bale anyway, there's really no incentive. We'll get like £3 maybe for all of those bales. Let's just concentrate on the important stuff, like getting this field rolled. that's not good. Let me know if this snow is affecting the screen quality, the stream quality, by the way. Anyone who knows a thing or two about video compression online will know that snow is not normally good for videos. So if the stream suddenly looks absolutely horrendous quality-wise, that's why, because it's snowing. Maybe if I stay in cab view, actually, it won't be so bad. It does still take up most of the view anyway. We will do 2 headlands this time. Saul, if you could only own one farm animal, what would you choose and why? Good question. From a farming standpoint, I would say pigs. Because pigs will eat literally anything, so you don't have to worry about them being fussy eaters. And you can also just get so much from a pig, right? Ham, sausages, gammon, pork scratchings, which I love, by the way. Not that you can't get plenty of different meats from other animals, but I feel like a pig is one of the most versatile. There's so many different meats that you can get from a pig. And also, I love pork. I can't lie. I would say pork is probably my favourite meat. So I'm saying pig. Mine would be cow, says Danny. That's fair enough. I like cows. What a weird time to join, says Kyle. Yeah, sorry, Kyle. We're just debating about which is the best farm animal to keep, and I say pig because you can get so much from them. Then again, though, cows give you milk, and milk makes cheese, and I love cheese. Chickens give you eggs, and I love eggs. And what do pigs give you apart from meat? Not much. They don't give you milk. They don't give you eggs. They do produce quite a lot of shit, which you can use to fertilise your crops. So I guess that's also a bonus. Sorry for swearing, by the way. So I guess all farm animals have got their ups and downs, you know. And cows also do give you manure as well. I should say. Cows, you can get leather from cows. Can't get leather from a pig, as far as I know. But footballs. I don't know. This question's turned out to be a lot more complicated than I first thought. They're all so useful. let's not forget sheep. I didn't even mention sheep. We can get wool from sheep. Pronoun she, her. Thanks for asking, Louis. I need to ask you a question, but TikTok's not allowing it, says STFC. That's weird. I don't know why TikTok's picking on you today. If you ask me in the Discord, and I'll read it out. Sometimes the TikTok automatic content filter is not the most reliable. Sometimes it does end up filtering out legitimate questions, for which I do apologise. Am I a farmer in real life, says Keegan Fullerton. I am not, Keegan, no. I've grown up on and around farms most of my life. My granddad used to work on a farm and he used to take me to work with him on the weekends. So farming is definitely in my blood, it's definitely in the family. But I personally have never actually worked on a farm myself. Would you consider frogs a farm animal? I'm having a debate with my mate. I said no. I mean, maybe not in this country, but in France, for example, where they eat frogs' legs, do they actually farm frogs for that, or do they just catch them? Because I wouldn't class fish as a farm animal. You don't actually farm fish. But people do catch them and eat them. Maybe it's the same with frogs. Do French people, do they just catch frogs, or do they actually farm them? Are there frog breeders in France? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Let me know. If anyone can let us know whether frog breeding is a profession in France, do tell us. Oh, Liam says, what year do I want to get up to in the game, and how long does a year take? I'm going to get up to the year 2000. We are going to end this stream in the year 2000. This series, sorry, in the year 2000, which means there's only going to be 2 more live streams after this one. The length of a year massively depends what you set the in-game timescale to. And sometimes I'll actually adjust it during the stream as well. So right now, if you look in the top right, we got the time scale set to 10. So 1 minute in game is equal to 10 minutes in real life. Or 10 minutes in game is I don't know which way around it goes. I'm confused now. You know what I mean? It's 10 times faster than real life, but I can turn it up and I can turn it down. But yeah, like I say, to answer your first question, we're going to keep playing until the year 2000, and that is where we are going to end FS22, and then we're never going to play it again, because we're going to play FS25 instead. 10 minutes is 1 minute. That's what I meant, Kyle. Thank you very much. Sorry, I tripped over my words there. There are lots of salmon farms in Scotland, says Citizen Phillips. Thank you for letting us know. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. So some fish are farmed, some fish are not farmed. See, I don't know, because I would class farming as breeding, right? That's, I think that's the distinction, right? Like, if you actually breed the animals themselves, then that's classed as farming, right? Am I incorrect on that? Whereas if you just catch them in the wild, that's not farming. I think. I don't know. It's semantics, Either way, let's get back to Danny's original question. Would I consider frogs a farm animal? I would say probably not, based on what I've heard. They breed salmon. Yeah, that is true, Citizen Phillips. Yeah, I am aware that salmon, that on salmon farms they do actually breed salmon. but like wild caught fish are not classed as farmed, right? I think. I wouldn't say frogs are farmed, but then again it's quite simple considering tadpoles are clustered. That is true, yeah. I mean, they're not exactly hard to acquire, are they? Let's be honest. What map, says Farmer Archie? The map is called Osada, O-S-A-D-A. It's a Polish map, it's on the mod hub, and it is crossplay, so you can get it on console. Do you have any pets, says King Clifford. Yes, I do. I have a spider who is over there behind me. If you can see in the back of shot there's a little tank. That's my pet jumping spider called Luna. I also live with 3 cats, but they're technically not mine. 2 of them are my brother's, and 1 of them is my granddad's, who's staying with us temporarily. So in terms of pets that I actually paid for and look after with my own money, 1 spider. Oh, what? Osada. That's O-S-A-D-A. I just heard an eagle. When can we see Luna? I'm not saying it again, Farmer Archie. When can we see Luna? I'm not sure yet, Danny. Like I say, she's still very shy. She still doesn't come out very often. And I would love to show her to you, honestly. I really did want to show her on camera more often. I wanted to do a live stream with her, but she just won't. She just doesn't like to come out. She's just too shy for it. So I don't think it'll ever happen, to be honest. I mean, in the entire time that I've had her, I've only actually handled her once. Like, she's only actually come out of her enclosure and, like, been in the palm of my hand on 1 single occasion. She really doesn't like to come out. That being said, you know, I'll try and at least get some photos, like, because I feel like, you know, I could at least post some photos on Instagram or maybe even on TikTok. But in terms of a video, I just don't think it's very likely that she's gonna. I don't think it's very likely that she's gonna want to do that. Does that bother you, or are you okay with it? I'm okay with it. It's a little bit upsetting because I have kept many spiders before. You know, it's not the first time I've kept spiders, and they're never usually that shy. It's I'm genuinely not sure why she is more shy than other jumping spiders that I've kept. At the end of the day, it is a little bit upsetting. I do, you know, part of me feels like it's something that I've done wrong, but, you know, then at the same time I know that I haven't done anything wrong. I'm caring for her properly, I look after her exactly the same as I've looked after my other jumping spiders, so I know that I'm not doing anything wrong. But it feels like I am when she's, you know, unusually shy. That being said, you know, she's healthy. She eats, she drinks, she moves around within her enclosure. So I know that she's doing well. She just doesn't seem very sociable, you know. But then I guess, you know, I guess that's just her personality. You know, I genuinely do believe that jumping spiders do have their own personalities. You know, there's a lot of animals that people believe have personalities. I think jumping spiders are in that category. Because they are very intelligent as well. I know not a lot of people realise jumping spiders are considered like the most intelligent spiders that there are. Like by quite a long shot. they're more intelligent than other spiders. Obviously, you know, that's relative. They don't have like human levels of intelligence or anything like that, but they are more sort of aware of their existence than other spiders. Oh. Where's best to buy one, says Danny. If you're in the UK, I highly recommend the Spider Shop. They're based in, I believe, Pembrokeshire in Wales. I could be wrong on that. I'm sure that's where they're based. But yeah, if you're in the UK and you want to get a pet spider, I do recommend thespidershop.co.uk. They specialise in tarantulas, actually, but they do sell other types of spider, including jumping spiders. They don't always have the biggest selection. It's you know, it depends on what stock they've got available, because they do some breeding themselves, but a lot of their stock is bought from other breeders. So, you know, they don't always have they don't always have the biggest selection, especially with jumping spiders. They do pretty much always have Phidippus regius, the regal jumping spider, because it's a very common spider. So, you know, if you want one of those, they're pretty much always in stock. But like I say, in terms of other spider species, the spider that I've got is Phidippus ardens, which I bought from the Spider Shop, but they don't currently have those in stock anymore. And I also bought the Hylas diardi a couple of years ago, which they also haven't had in stock for quite a while. So like I say, the only thing I would say is, you know, be warned that they don't always have a lot in stock. But again, if you want a Phidippus regius, if you want a regal jumping spider, they always have them, because they're very common. And again, if you want to buy other types of spider, they sell like sand spiders, the ones that bury themselves in sand. They sell tarantulas, many tarantulas. They actually have a really good tarantula selection if you are interested in tarantulas. And they also sell stuff that isn't spiders as well. They sell other insects like praying mantises, beetles, millipedes, isopods. I think they've even had a couple of snails before. So they send plenty of stuff. They sell plenty of stuff, but like I say, they specialise in spiders and in particular tarantulas. What do you do with the spider after it goes? So my last spider, Harry, when she died, I actually buried her in the garden. I mean, she was only that big, so I literally just, you know, went out to the veg patch and made a little hole with my thumb and put her in it. But it was better than just chucking her in the bin, you know. I don't. Even if it's only something tiny, it's still a pet at the end of the day, and I don't like the idea of just chucking a dead pet in the bin. That seems cruel. So, like I say, I buried her in the garden. What does your spider eat? Says Sophie. She eats mealworms. So the recommended food for jumping spiders usually is green bottle casters. That's what the Spider Shop recommends anyway. So like green bottle fly larvae. But mealworms are similar enough, and the thing about mealworms as well is they're pretty much universally available. Like any pet shop will sell live mealworms because they're such a popular food. You can feed them to basically any animal. You know, if you've got spiders, lizards, you know, fish, turtles, birds. Literally everything will eat mealworms. So they're a really great, versatile food. Which is why, you know, no matter what pet shop you go to, they've almost always got live mealworms available. So I highly recommend them. Like I say, you know, they can eat other stuff, and, you know, the recommended food is usually green bottle casters or, like, fly larvae. But I feed mine mealworms, and they've always gotten by very well on those. I know you say you're always going to try OMSI, but there's another game on Roblox called Croydon, says James. I'm not familiar with it. I've never really played Roblox, to be honest with you. To address your first comment, though, I always say I'm going to play OMSI. Yes, I do always say that I'm going to play OMSI, and I stand by it. I am going to play OMSI eventually. The problem is... well, there's a couple of problems. I do actually own OMSI now, which is a good start. But there are... I won't get into it right now. The point is I am going to play OMSI, definitely, I promise. I know I keep putting it off, but I will 100% play OMSI at some point. I have 3 bearded dragons, says It's Jack. Cool, I like bearded dragons. Have I played Train Sim World 5? I haven't, Harry, no. I do have Train Sim World. I haven't really played it much since Train Sim World 4 because I'm more of a Train Sim Classic player. Can you do a multiplayer for farming? I will be doing some multiplayer farm sim when FS25 comes out, yes. So there won't be any multiplayer in FS22, but once FS25 comes out, we will be doing a multiplayer server on Hutan Pantai, the Asian map. So I might have mentioned it before, but just to go through it again for anyone who's not familiar, there's 3 maps coming with the base game of FS25. There's Zelonka, the Polish map, which I'm going to play on my own in my spare time. There's Riverbend Springs, the American map, which I'm going to play on-stream single player. And then there's Hutan Pantai, the East Asian map, which is going to be the multiplayer server. So I am going to get plenty of playtime out of all 3 maps. Hey, just wondering what the dealio is with the mattress, as I see that the sheet seems a little small. Not sure what you mean there, Harold. If you're talking about the actual duvet, I have a double bed, but I always fold my duvet in half. Don't ask me why. I always sleep in it like a little sleeping bag. I don't know why. I just do. I'm strange like that. But that is actually a double quilt. It's just folded in half. I don't know if any of you are familiar with The Simpsons, but there's that episode where Homer's wrapped up in his bed sheets, and he says, "I'm just a toasty little cinnamon bun." That's what I do. That's how I sleep. What's the joysticks next to you for? This is a handbrake, Jack. It doesn't actually work with Farming Sim because there is no handbrake functionality in Farming Sim, but I do use it for Euro Truck. It's just a simple... It's literally just a button. It's basically just a glorified button in the shape of a stick, which I guess is what a handbrake is, really. But it's very cool. It just adds a nice little bit of realism to the experience. How much was it? It was £30, Jack. I got it on eBay. I can't tell you the brand because I genuinely don't know. It came in a completely unmarked box, which I guess is what you get when you buy stuff from eBay. So I cannot tell you who made it. There's absolutely nothing on it that suggests any sort of manufacturer. So I assume that it's an off-brand production of an official device. But for £30, I'm not going to complain. By the way, Jack, I also have this. I showed it off earlier, but just to remind everyone, I do have a gear shifter which just arrived today, and I will be setting that up live tomorrow. So if you want to see me finally playing with a manual gearbox on Euro Truck, join tomorrow's stream. Do I sleep at night, says Harry. Yes, I do. Very comfortably. I noticed that this roller still isn't getting rid of the stones, by the way. I think those stones are a lost cause at this point. They're not going anywhere, ever. They are a fact of life, it seems, but we've only got one more year left in FS22 anyway. I don't think it's really going to be that big of a deal. Okay, we got one more field to roll. Is it still 3 to 6 tomorrow, or is it an evening stream? It's still going to be 3 to 6. Yeah, I'm reserving my evening streams for very special occasions. So the next evening stream is going to be another Evening with Saul. That will be on the 28th. And then for the Halloween stream, I might do that in the evening as well. But all my other streams, unless otherwise stated, will always be at 3 PM till 6. So yes, I'll be streaming at 3 o'clock tomorrow, as per usual. Okay, last field. Got the Escort slash Special Transport DLC on Euro Truck. Nice one, Jack. Have fun with it. It's a great DLC. I think there's still a couple of special transports that I haven't actually done yet. I know I haven't got the achievement yet, so maybe we could do that on stream one day. Maybe we'll do a special transport mission. Although, probably not for a while, because there's been an interesting development with Euro Truck. As you may recall, on Tuesday, we encountered a bit of a bug where I couldn't take any jobs in Uganda. I managed to narrow it down. It is definitely a mod conflict issue. It's a conflict between Beyond and Road into Wilderness. So if I go to any of the countries added by those two mods, it won't let me take any jobs. So what I've done is I travelled to one of my garages in the Faroe Islands, which is way up north near Iceland. And I found a job, and it's a biggie. It's a big job. It's the biggest job I've ever done in Euro Truck. We're going to start it tomorrow, and we will continue it on Trucking Tuesday as well. Like I say, I am going to play a little bit of Euro Truck tomorrow because we're going to be setting up the new gear shifter. But the next proper Euro Truck stream will be on Tuesday. But just to give you a little bit of a tease about what's in store, I'm going to be delivering a helicopter from the Faroe Islands to Cape Town, South Africa. In one single job, I'm going to be driving from the Faroe Islands to South Africa. It's one single job, and the pay for this job is 1.2 million. So yeah, I couldn't refuse it. It's literally the job that I could not possibly turn down. It's over 10,000 miles, with quite a significant portion by ferry as well. But I said that I was going to go to South Africa. I said that my eventual goal was to drive all the way to Cape Town, and would you believe it, I just so happened to find a job that goes all the way to Cape Town from the Faroe Islands. So that's the job that I'm going to be doing. It is going to take us a month, I would say. Like at least 4 live streams to actually do this one job. It might even take us till the end of the year. We might still be doing that same job come Christmas. But hey, we'll get some good money for it, so I'm doing it anyway. So if you want to see me start that job tomorrow with the gear shifter, then join us for that. And again, just to give you a couple more stats on that, that's the job's 1.1 mil, which is £120 per mile, which is a fantastic price. You know, you don't really get jobs that high paying very often. So you know, £120 per mile for a 10,000 mile job. You know, it's good money. And the drive as well takes us right across Europe. Like the route that we'll actually be driving goes all the way across mainland Europe, right down through into Turkey, and then on to the Middle East. So we'll get to see pretty much all of Europe, all of ProMod's Middle East, and then we'll be down into Africa. So we'll get to see Horn of Africa, Road into Wilderness. We're going to be traveling through like 30 countries, I would imagine. I might even keep a tally. I might even do a checklist of how many countries we travel through, because it's going to be a lot. What's the ferry route? I believe there's a ferry from Turkey to somewhere in the Middle East. I think probably Lebanon. And then there's another ferry from there down to Somalia, and then I think it's a straight drive from Somalia to South Africa. So there's like 2 or 3 ferries, but quite a lot of it is going to be on land as well. So it's, like I say, it's going to be a very busy job. It's going to take us a very long time, but it will be worth it in the end. Back to Farming Sim. Oliver Derbyshire says, what FS map is that? This map is called Osada, that's O-S-A-D-A. It's a Polish map. It's on the Mod Hub, and it is crossplay, so you can get it on console as well. Watch out for those pirates on the ferry, yes. Fortunately, the Euro Truck doesn't have that level of realism just yet, so we won't have to worry about that. But yes, if you're planning on travelling to that part of the world in real life, I would exercise caution. We are, funnily enough, the drive is actually going to take us through Israel and Palestine as well. So again, thankfully, real life geopolitical conflicts are not going to be involved in the game, because we are going to be driving through some hotly contested territories. Do you wear pants, says Harry. Yes, Harry, I'm wearing pants right now. Assuming you mean pants in the American sense, i.e. trousers. If you mean pants in the British sense, as in underpants, then yes, I think everyone does. Do you wear pants or knickers? I mean, well, knickers are pants. You know, knickers are under the umbrella of underpants, right? Which doesn't actually answer your question, but it adds a little extra context. Okay, I'm going to return the roller. We're done with that. And I think we'll park this up in the open shed for today, because we are actually going to need it again tomorrow for carting. That's a little too personal for a farm sim stream. Yes, it is rather, Sophie, yes. I'm used to getting overly personal questions, though. Don't worry. I can't imagine that Harry joins many cis women streams and asks if they're wearing pants or knickers. But because I'm trans, it's obviously a completely valid question to ask. What time's the stream ending? 6 o'clock, Jack. We got another hour yet. Okay, let's save before we do anything else. So, we are going to sell the barley. Should be at the maximum price right now. It's falling, so we need to sell it straight away. This is technically the peak of the sale, so it's just starting to dip. So if we sell it now, before it gets too... Sorry, I'm in the wrong place. If we sell it now before the price drops, we are going to need to lease another trailer. How much have we actually got to sell? 18,000, call it 19,000 litres. Can we get all that in one trailer? It would make things a lot easier. Oh, 25,000. Yeah, we can get this one. We'll hire this Fortschritt one. Oh, we can't. Oh, we can't even afford to lease it. What? Okay, this is not good. We're gonna have to go with a smaller trailer. I mean, we're gonna make the money back pretty much immediately. $19,100. Will that actually hold the grain, though? It doesn't look like... That doesn't look very... airtight. But it only costs 1,095 to lease, so let's do it anyway. And see how it goes. Do I play with mods, says it's Jack. Yes, I do. I've got about 400 mods active at the moment. Almost none of them are actually being used because we're also playing with the Through the Years mod, so some of them aren't even unlocked yet. Some of them are never going to be unlocked since we're finishing in the year 2000. The thing is, Farming Sim is very much built around modern farming, which is fair enough, you know, that's the niche. But if you're into classic equipment, if you're into older vintage tractors and stuff like that, then there's less options available. Why the year 2000? The reason we're stopping in the year 2000 is because it's just a nice round number. Obviously, I want to finish this series before FS25 comes out. And we currently play 3 years per stream. So in the next stream we're going to do 1995, 6 and 7, and then in the stream after that, which will be the final stream, we're going to do 1998, 99 and 2000. And then that's going to be it. Then there's going to be no farming sim for 2 weeks. And then FS25 comes out. Also, I just want to quickly mention for anyone who enjoys my Farm Sim Friday series, there isn't actually going to be a Farm Sim Friday stream next week. It's actually my brother's birthday next week, and we're going out for a meal and a drink, so there'll be no stream next Friday. I do apologise in advance. But I'm going to make it up to you on Saturday, because we're going to be doing a Lego building stream on Saturday. I've got a couple of new Lego sets that we're going to be building. I'll tell you more about them nearer the time. But yes, it's going to be... This month is so busy, live stream-wise, honestly. We got a stream tomorrow, then next week we got Minecraft Monday, Trucking Tuesday, Lego on Saturday. The week after that, again, Minecraft Monday, Trucking Tuesday, Farm Sim Friday. Possibly something, I'm sure there was a 4th stream. But next week, we'll see, we'll see. Then at the end of the month, we got another Evening with Saul, we got a Halloween stream. Like I say, busy month, honestly, in terms of live streams and videos. Possibly my busiest month since I started streaming. We had, I was very busy, I was very active back in the first month or so, and then I started to sort of slow down a bit. But I do want to try and get back to the level of content that I was producing back in June, July time. The problem is coming up with ideas, really. I mean, live streams are fair enough because I can just play a game for 3 hours. But one thing that I'm really struggling with at the minute is video ideas. There's definitely stuff that I want to talk about. There's a lot of videos that I want to eventually get round to, but it's also a case of like balancing it out and choosing which videos are most important, which videos should I work on at any given time. Like I say, obviously this month I'm working on my big anniversary video. And next month, who knows, we'll see. Like I say, I do have ideas, it's just, deciding which of those ideas are worth investing time into in any given month. Anniversary for what, says Jack? It's the 3-year anniversary of my public coming out. That's on the 15th of October. So on the 15th of October it will officially be 3 years since I came out publicly. And I am making a very special video to celebrate that. It's going to be 15 minutes long. So if you're... if you like long videos, stick around. I know people on TikTok generally don't like long videos, that's why most videos are like 30 seconds to a minute. But if you want to see a 15-minute video of me talking about being trans, stick around on the 15th. You could maybe do Stormorcs, says a real Irish lad. What is Stormorcs? Let's find out if this trailer will actually hold all of the barley. Certainly hope so. I mean, it was very cheap anyway, so it's not really any major loss if it doesn't work. you. Completely missed the silo there. Nice job, Saul. Try that again, shall we? It would appear that this trailer will not take the barley. Fantastic. See, it says here that it does take barley, but I think because we've configured it with this... I think because we got it in this configuration, that it'll only accept hay and straw and grass, etc., etc. So, yeah, turns out this trailer is not good enough. We're going to have to take it back. Do you use Reshade, says Kian. I don't, Kian, no. I have used Reshade in the past. I've used it on Train Simulator. I've never used it for Farming Sim. Maybe I'll try it with FS25. Who knows? Can I ask you something, says a real Irish lad? Of course you can, go ahead. I'm here to be an open book, as you know. Within reason. TAA anti-aliasing on MSAA. I'm genuinely not sure, Kian, to be honest. I'm not really an expert when it comes to graphical settings on games. I usually just use the simple settings. I'll just set it to, you know, low, medium or high, depending on what game it is. I very rarely tweak the individual settings in games. So I honestly don't know what the settings are on at the minute. They're just set to medium graphics. For, you know, like I say, for someone with a degree in computer science and game design, I know a shockingly low amount about how computers and video game graphics actually work. Is the house you live in under your name or brother's? Well, my brother's 17, so I'll let you figure out the rest of that. Afternoon, Saul. Afternoon, Jay. How are you doing? How old are you? I'm 25. I don't think we actually need to park this here, because we can return it from anywhere. Okay, so, we need another trailer. We need one that's actually going to hold the crops. And we cannot afford anything. I mean, I say we just take the small Massey again and just do it in 2 loads. We probably should have just done that in the first place. Set to 9840. You play on the PC all day, every day, says Harry. I don't know how you can possibly know that. I only stream for 3 hours 3 times a week, so unless a week's only 9 hours long now, unless time literally doesn't exist when I'm not streaming, then no, I don't play on the PC all day, every day. Okay, we're going to have to borrow a tiny bit of money to actually be able to afford to lease this trailer. In fact, if we're borrowing money, let's just get the big one. What else do you do then? Don't be shy and tell me. I've spoken at great length about my hobbies before. You know, if I'm aware of the fact that you don't actually listen to my live streams, Harry. You just hate watch them because this is like the 5th time that you've turned up to my stream and just commented shit. Sorry for swearing. Like I say, I know you're not actually paying attention and you're only here to try and, you know, I don't know, bait me into getting wound up or whatever. But if you actually did listen to me from time to time, you'd know that I do actually have plenty of hobbies outside of gaming, and I talk about them frequently. Okay, we got the big trailer. Sorry, I got a little bit sidetracked there. We got the big trailer, and it's very big. It's quite substantial. But it will fit all of the barley in one go. Can I be blocked, says Harry. Your lice is being. Excellent English there, Harry. People do this all the time, by the way. I always get people joining my streams and then commenting like, please block me. Like, you know, you could block me. Like, you're aware of the fact that you are allowed to block me. You don't have to ask me to block you. You can do that yourself. Is he gone? He's not commenting anymore. Harry, he's still there? I'm other Harry, not Troll Harry. Don't worry, Harry. Yeah, I know you're alright. There he is. He's still here. Oh, for a second there, Harry, I thought you'd actually done the right thing and blocked me, but there he is again. Oh. Oh, we're stuck. Whoops. Do you like trolls, says Harry. I love trolls, yes. You know what they say, any publicity is good publicity, so the only thing worse than being talked about is not being talked about. There we go. Now, we'd better get some good money for this, because I've just spent 5,000 zloty just to borrow this trailer for an hour. Where are we even selling it? Hang on. Where's the... Oh, don't look at the loan. Don't look. Pay no attention to that loan. Best price is at Colonia. Where is that? Tag place. Oh, it's that place over there. Same place as last year. It's the train, yes. I think it... No, it's not actually the train. Or is it the train? Let me check the map. Yes, it is the train. Sorry, you're right. It is the train, yeah, because there's another sell point near there. Where we actually need to go is here. It always tags the wrong thing. It should be tagging this place. There we go. What's your pronoun? She, her, Louis. Thanks for asking. Oh, speaking of trains. There we go. Wait. Are we even going the right way here? No. We need to turn right. Don't worry, I know the way now. We need to turn right, follow this to the end, and then turn left. And then we'll be back on track. We shouldn't have come this way. So we got 19,000 litres, and the sell price, I believe, was about £4,000 a ton. So 18 times 4, 72. So we should get 72 grand from this, hopefully. There or thereabouts. Hey, iHopey, how are you doing today? 2013 Peugeot 508SW finally back home. Hey, how was the drive? Hope you made it back safely. Hope the Scania is alright. Okay, so we turn right at the end of this. If you're wondering how I'm going to get on with the manual gearbox in Euro Truck when I get it set up tomorrow, this is your first glimpse at what that might look like. I genuinely have no idea what I'm doing. I know that you're supposed to shift down when you're going up a hill. But I don't know how far down. And the thing is, every tractor on the planet has a different gearbox, so there's no rule, there's no pattern to it. What name's the map, says Tim R. This is Osada, O-S-A-D-A. It's a Polish map, it's cross-play, and it is on the mod hub, obviously. It's cross-play, so you can play it on console. Here we are. Unload there. And the price is 3,530 per ton. Okay. Let's see what the damage is then. Any train about? How do I... Where's the marker? There. Oh! How do I pick you up? There we go. Okay. Bye-bye, says Real Irish Lad. Bye-bye. Thanks for joining the stream. How do I... Train's going to arrive soon. Okay. When's your next one? Tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to be unboxing this thing. So if you want to see me get this set up, I'm going to be doing that live tomorrow. Ooh, same time, 3 PM. That's 3 PM BST. We are still on BST, aren't we? The clocks haven't changed yet. I don't think. I don't know. They just change automatically these days, so I don't know when it happens. I think we're still in BST. Unless we're not. Maybe no, maybe we... It's 3 o'clock at whatever time it is in the UK right now. See you there, Real Irish Lads. Still 2.2 kilometers away. Can you maybe get a bit of a move on? I've got stuff to do. Might as well have a look around for any toys while we're waiting for the train. I'm not seeing any. Oh, I've left the engine running. Ooh. That's not good. What about over here? I don't even know what this is. Oh, it's a sawmill. Oh, there's the train. Oh, I can't jump on. Evidently not. Okay, fill her up. Whoa, the camera on the train is so weird. I don't, why did it do this? Motion sickness. Okay, let's go. Why does it just have a car horn? That's just a car horn, right? Tell me that's not a car horn. Am I driving the train? Yes, I am. It's Jack. So you can borrow the train. You can lease the train for a couple of hours if you need to deliver stuff outside of the map. So this is going to be delivered to the next town over. Oh, I've never noticed that collapsed silo there. So when we get to the end of the map, it'll push us out of the train and the train will carry on. The train will now drive to Colonia and will return on the other side of the map. Do you want the train to sell the loaded goods in Colonia? Yes, we do. 65k. Okay, a little bit shy of the 72 that I guessed, but we were rounding up. It's not too bad in the grand scheme of things. Okay, let's... Oh! Hold on. Whoa, get back there. I saw that. I saw a toy. I'm gonna collect it. Yeah, I saw you. That thing is sly. I saw you. There we go. Okay. Back to the farm. We're going to return this trailer. We don't need it anymore. I'd say it was worth it. It cost us $5,000 to lease, but I think it was worth it for the amount of money that we actually got from the harvest. We got 94k now, so there is still the small matter of the bales. And let me just check one more time that there are no bale autoloaders for sale. None that do round bales, anyway. That one's not auto-load, is it? That one is auto-load, but it only does square bales. That one is not auto-load. I don't really want to transport the bales one by one. As we've done in the past. I mean, I suppose we could lease a front loader and load the bales onto a proper bale trailer. In fact, I think the Massey might have a front loader capability. Let's swing by the shop on our way past. No, let's not swing by the shop. We'll take the Massey to the shop. And we'll pick up a bale trailer and get a front loader for the Massey. And then we should be able to handle the bales a little bit easier, because I do want to sell them. Let me just check. Yeah, there are bale spikes available in the shop now, so we can buy ourselves one of those. So that's what we'll do. Rather than transporting them one by one with that bloody SIPMA bale loading thing, we'll just get a proper bale trailer, sort it out once and for all. What are you going to plant next? I have no idea, Jack. This is going to be our last harvest on this game, our last crop ever in FS22, so I don't know. I genuinely don't know what we should go for. Maybe something a little different. Maybe let's be ambitious. I could try some sugar beet or potatoes. I've never grown potatoes in all the time I've played Farming Sim. I've grown sugar beet once or twice, but I've never grown potatoes. The equipment is just so expensive. But what the hell? It's going to be our last harvest ever on this game. Maybe we'll go potatoes. Maybe we'll go sugar beet. We can't do vegetables because the equipment isn't available in 1994 in-game. So we can't do carrots, parsnips or red beet. But like I say, we can do potatoes or sugar beet. Or we could do corn. I've not really done corn very often either. We'll see. That's for the next stream. That's for us to decide next week. There we go. Okay, so we are going to take... How many bales do we actually have? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 21 bales. Okay. So we're going to take the Massey to the shop. We're going to get the front loader put on it. We're going to sell this, the Sipma bale loader, and we're going to get a bale spike and a flat trailer so we can actually transport the bales properly, not one at a time. You look pretty today, thank you, Allegory. It's very kind. How are you? Says Real Spot Things. I'm very good. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. Hope everyone's had a good week as well, like I said earlier. The weekend is upon us, so... So hope you've had a good week and hope you're looking forward to the weekend. I'm Sam, by the way. Nice to meet you, Sam. Game's way too loud, can't hear you, says Argon. Sorry about that, it's because of the tractor. The game's not actually too bad, it's just because it's a cabless tractor, so when I'm in first person view it really overpowers my voice. Which I guess is realistic. Try talking in a normal speaking voice next to one of these things in real life, I'm sure you'd get the same result. So I do apologise. I'll try to avoid first-person cam while we're in this tractor. Love Farming Sim, playing it earlier. Said We'll Spot Things. Nice one. Me too. Great game. Looking forward to 25. Which is now just over a month away. I think it's 5 weeks away. Very exciting. Oh, sorry about that. I don't normally yawn on stream. Okay, sell that. Back this up because we are going to need to put the front loader on it. not, because it's not actually within the zone. There we go. Customize. And obviously, for some reason, when I customize this tractor, it resets all the configurations. It doesn't do it with any other tractor. There we go. Front loader. Lizard. There we go. I think that's pretty much it. I might put wider tyres on the back just because we are going to be lifting bales. Probably won't make that much of a difference, but... Oh, actually, for... no, it doesn't seem worth it for $4 grand. There we go. Okay, which front loader does this actually take? Let's... Lizard Systematic. Let's go that one. I'm not sure which type we're supposed to be getting here. We'll go hydraulic, and then we're also going to need a bale spike. Are these universal? I'm not sure, because it says they're added by the mod John Deere 1630 and tools. I guess we're about to find out. I hate the headlights on this thing when it's got the front loader attacher configured. It looks so goofy. Okay, the spike does attach. Good. Let's just make sure it's pointing down while we're on the road. We don't want to impale any passers-by. And we are also going to need the trailer as well. Let's go for... Okay, what's the biggest one that can be configured as a bale trailer? Wait a minute. Wasn't that one we leased earlier? Didn't that have a bale? It did. That cost 1,049 zloty to rent for an hour. What about the actual bale trailers? How pricey are they? That one's only 361, but it's very small. That's not bad. I think we'll take this one. It's going to be absolutely huge on this tractor, but it's a very lightweight trailer as well because it's very open. Wow, that looks that does not fit, but I mean if it works, it works, you know. I noticed that the hydraulics aren't actually attached to anything, so we can't tip the trailer. But we won't need to tip it. We won't need to tip it for the job we're doing, and if we do, we can always attach it to the Fiat. Fantastic, look at that. That is glorious. You should play Truckers MP sometime. I would like to play Truckers MP at some point. I've spoken before about why I can't play it currently, because I've got quite a lot of map mods and they don't like that. Sorry, but potentially at some point in the future. I don't know why I'm yawning today. I've never yawned on lives. That's so weird. Anyway, I might do convoys at some point. The thing is, There is a mod limit for convoys. You're limited to 100 mods, and I've got 133 mods on Euro Truck at the minute. But if I can trim my mod list down a bit, it would be fun to do convoys, because then I could just invite a couple of people along. Maybe a couple of you guys, you know, a couple of viewers could come along and join me. I think that would be quite fun to try. But in terms of Truckers MP, like I say, I think it's quite unlikely at the moment, because I do enjoy playing with a lot of mods. Now we need to park the trailer in such a place that it's not too difficult to load stuff onto it. But also, you know, close enough that I'm not going to be spending way too much time actually doing it. That is no good. That's absolutely terrible. Let's try that again. That's more like it. Now for the bit that I hate. I absolutely cannot stand doing this because I'm so bad at it. As you can see. But we are going to attempt to load these bales. Believe it or not, this will actually be quicker than transporting them one by one. Just at the rate that I work at, it's probably going to be a marginal improvement. It doesn't help that we're doing this in quite a tight space as well. What? Put the bale down. Back away. There we go. We got 21 of these to transport, by the way, and so far we've loaded 2. Oh, okay, didn't expect that to actually grab. Yep, that's it's not supposed to go under it. Oh good, it's not going to come out. And now it's even more stuck. And this is why I hate doing anything involving bales in this game. Is that unstuck? That looks like it's unstuck. And I've just stuck it back under again. And now I've got the tractor stuck as well. Okay, the bale is unstuck, definitely. That bale is not underneath that trailer, right? Yes? The bale is not underneath the trailer. Good. Tractor. There we go, the tractor's unstuck as well. We've done it, thank God. Okay, evidently that wasn't enough and we are still a little bit stuck. Only 19 to go, yeah, well, look on the bright side, I guess. I actually do think it probably would have been quicker if we'd have just used that old bale handler and taken them to the shop one at a time. Okay, there we go. 3 down, 18 to go. It doesn't help that I'm having to keep reaching over to my mouse every time I want to use the actual bale handler. This is why, like I say, I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to upgrade to the farm stick before FS25 comes out, because then I might actually be able to do this job properly. No, let's not do that. Get off the fork. Get off. No. Okay, that worked out actually. You stay up there. Good. Oh, I hate this. You lied to me, says Poppy Pork. What did I do, Poppy? I'm sorry. Not now, TV. Okay, I'm just going to strap all of these down, just to be on the safe side. Let's just put all of the clamps on, all of the tension belts. Nice loading skills. Yes, thank you, Jen. Oh. I mean, we're not going to fit them all on this one trailer anyway, so we're going to have to come back for a second load. But if we can fit half of them on, if we can fit either 10 or 11 on... so far we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... We got 7 on there, so if we can get 4 more on there, that would be perfect. That would be lovely. I mean, it doesn't help that A, I'm having to use the mouse, which is very unreliable, and B, this game's physics are absolutely terrible. And also I'm just bad at it. Okay, 3 more. If we can get 3 more on this trailer, that'll do me. What time are you on till? Theoretically, 6 o'clock. It depends how long it takes to load these bales, though. I'm not stopping till the job's done, right? So till tomorrow, probably. Yeah, probably, Sophie, yeah. What's for dinner tonight? I don't know yet, Charlie. Haven't decided yet. Right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 bales on there. But I'm going to try and get 1 more, so then we only have to get 10 on the second load. nice little gap there that it will fit nicely into. There we go. Now back it up. Yeah, I figured that might happen. Get up there. Okay, don't then. Be like that. Imagine if they all fall. Fortunately, Sophie, once the straps are on, they can't move. Or else it would be an absolute nightmare. I think that is technically attached. It's like the tractor needs a longer arm. Yeah, it's a very small tractor. It's unfortunate. If I had a bigger tractor, I could get a bigger front loader. But unfortunately, this tractor here doesn't have a front loader attachment, so it's the best we can do. See, if this was real life, there would be straw everywhere because they would absolutely not be held in place by those straps. But fortunately, it's not real life and I don't have to be perfect at anything. Where are we selling these anyway? Straw. South Valley Biomass Centre. Let's tag that. Where is it? Okay, it's over there. How do we get there? Oh, that's easy enough. I'm going to have to turn the time scale down as well, alright? It's going to be pitch black when we're doing the last load. It's already quite dark. Let's get some lights on. We don't really need the rear lights on, but have them on anyway. Shame this tractor doesn't have a beacon. Just look at that one. The last one that we put on just completely... That's almost completely off the edge of the trailer. Don't start. Fortunately, the biomass plant is right here, so we don't have far to go. Okay. 21 grand? Blimey. I was not expecting them to sell for that much. Damn. And we got another load. One bale less in the second load, so maybe like 19 grand for the second load. Either way, that's fantastic. Honestly, I didn't think I thought we'd get like maybe 4 grand for them. That's nearly 2k a bale. I think it's because I calculated it wrong, because in the price tab it says that's the price per 1,000 litres. But a bale's 5,000 litres, so I massively underestimated how much we were going to get for them. Either way, there's only one load to go now. 10 more bales, and then we can end this stream on a positive note. We've made quite a lot of money today. from selling our barley and then the bales. And in the next stream, we're going to be on to our final planting season of FS22 ever. So, should be quite exciting. God knows what we're going to plant. Haven't thought that far ahead yet. There appears to be a tractor stuck to my front bumper. There we go. Okay, lights on, all the lights. 10 bales to go. Let's get it done. I think I've parked this in a bad place. It's quite an awkward angle to get to now. Let me just... There we go. Just straighten it out a little bit. Hey, it's all looking pretty. Thank you very much, Em. Very kind of you. Tell us how much you have at the end. Don't worry, I will. We'll have a look at the actual finances tab at the end of the stream and see how much we've made today. No, I didn't mean to pick you back up. I think, ironically, I know I was saying earlier about this front loader being too small for the trailer, but I think this front loader is actually too big for the tractor. Like, look at the size of it compared to the actual tractor. I think we should have gone for the one below it, the size smaller. Ooh. Oh, they're not even anywhere near the end of the trailer either. Look at that gap. Dear me. No. What am I stuck on? That one on the end there, if we can. Good. We should be able to fit 2 more on the bottom and then the last 4 on top. Oh man. Thing is, I knew it was going to end like this as well. As soon as we made bales for the first time, I knew that eventually we were going to end up having to manually load them onto a trailer like this, and I knew that I was going to be terrible at it. And yet here we are. I went ahead and let it happen anyway. There'll be none of this in FS25. No, we're going to be getting automatic bale loaders. We're going to be getting that Arcusin auto stacker. Because we won't be playing with the Through the Years mod, we'll actually have access to modern farming technology. That's brilliant, that's fantastic. That already looks 1,000 times neater than the last load. We're just going to get 4 more bales on top and we are done. Done with the stream, done with this harvest. No. No. Let's go this way instead. That's better. Three to go. I'm pleasantly surprised we've actually managed to load this stack, this load a lot faster and a lot neater than the first lot. Having said that, there are still 2 bales to go. Oh! I think we've accidentally spiked both of them there. Can the tractor handle it? If it can, stuck. Let's not get stuck now. Not when we got 2 bales at stake. Okay. Slowly. No. Back it up a little bit. Back it up a little bit. Slowly. Slowly. Oh god, look at the tractor shaking. Oh, yes. 2 bales. Go on. Get in there. Oh, hang on. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. There we go. Now, back it up. Nice and gentle. No! God damn it. So close as well, so close. We actually managed to get both bales up there. What's go- No, don't you dare. Do not bug out and fling that bale. Okay. God, this is so frustrating. This is literally the most frustrating job in Farming Sim, in my opinion. I absolutely hate bale handling. Back it up. Fasten them down. Oh. How do you make it 90s? I'm using a mod called Through the Years, Arthur. That's how I get it to be 1994 currently. Okay, here we go. The last load. We're actually only 5 minutes past our usual end time, so we've made good progress. That bale is not fastened down. That bottom left bale is not fastened down. Don't even think about falling off right now, because I will not be happy. God. It started off so well as well. I really thought that this was going to be really neatly stacked compared to the first load, and it looks even worse now that I'm seeing it. But hey, it doesn't matter how it looks, as long as I can get them to the shop and sell them, that's all that matters to me. I think we'll probably get maybe 19 grand for these. We got 21 grand for the first lot, but that was 11 bales and this is only 10. So it will be slightly less, but not by a huge amount. What's your pronoun? She, her. Thanks for asking, Shane. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. 20 grand. Okay. Brilliant. Now, first thing I'm going to do is return this trailer. Oh, the Max Superliner in the used vehicle sale. That's pretty good. Look at that. Beautiful truck. Oh, and the Mac R. Ooh. Shame we can't afford any of these. Okay. That's going to be it for today. I'm just going to take the tractor back to the farm, and then we'll wrap things up. So... pretty good, pretty good. So we got about 40 grand for the bales, and we got 70 grand for the barley. So all in all today we've made about 110k, which is very good. Better than I was expecting to make from this harvest, I'll be honest. Itchy foot all of a sudden. What map? The map is called Osada, O-S-A-D-A. It's a Polish map, it's on the mod hub, and it is cross-play, so you can play it on consoles as well. Osada, yes, that's the one. Always nice seeing your stream. Thank you, Becky. It's very nice of you to say so. Oh, I think we've parked a little bit close to the Massey there. Let's move over a little bit. Am I streaming tomorrow? Yes, I am, Becky. I'm going to be unboxing my new Thrustmaster gear shifter. And we're going to try it out in Euro Truck. Okay, so before we finish, let's just take a quick look at our finances. Ignore the loan. How much have we actually made today? 42k from sold bales. and 65k from harvest income. We also picked up a couple of toy tractors, so that's another 10k. So all in all today we've made 115,921 zloty. Not bad, not bad. That is going to be it for today though. Let's sleep until February. And then in the next stream, it's planting time again, so next week we'll have to decide what we're going to grow this year. We're going to be doing February, March, April, 1994, 95 and 96. But until then, that is going to be everything for today. Before we finish up, I'll say a few words as per usual, so stick around for that. 1 second. Okay, there we go. Hello. Oh, you can't see me. Why can't you see me? You can see me. Okay. So, thank you everybody for joining for today's stream. It was very fun, apart from the end, which was incredibly stressful. But we have finally sold our barley and bales. We also have some soybeans. We've still got to sell those, but the price for those isn't best until June, so we'll probably sell that not next week, but the week after. And then the week after that will be our last Farm Sim 22 live stream, and then FS25's coming out very, very soon. I'm so unbelievably excited for FS25. I can't tell you how excited I am to finally get my hands on it. There's no Farm Sim next week. Just to remind you once again, I don't know why I did that. There's no Farming Simulator next Friday because it's my brother's birthday and I'm going to be out. So the next Farming Sim live stream will be the Friday after that, and then the stream after that will be the last one. What else? Tomorrow I am going to be opening up this. There she is, the wonderful Thrustmaster TH8S gear shifter. I'm going to be unboxing this and getting it all set up live tomorrow. So if you want to see me getting this all set up and see it in action in Euro Truck Simulator, join me tomorrow. Same time as always, 3 PM till 6 PM. I'm going to be unboxing this as well as setting up my spare webcam as an eye tracker. So it should be a very interesting stream, should be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to get that set up as well, by the way. So yeah, once again, 3 PM till 6 PM, as always. In fact, it probably won't go till 6 PM, it'll probably be a shorter stream tomorrow, because it's just going to be getting that thing set up, so it might be an hour and a half, 2 hours, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's going to be it for today, so thank you all once again. If you'd like to join the Discord, it is completely free to do. You can do so by the link in my bio, and if you'd like to join my Patreon for just £1 a month and get your name on this board, you can do that in my bio as well. Thank you to my current Patreon supporters, Sophie, Kate, Gabby Frost and JE55. It is very, very much appreciated. Thank you so much for supporting me over there on Patreon. And of course, if you enjoyed this stream and you haven't already followed, then please do that as well. We're trying to get to 10k, probably not by the end of the year at this point, but as soon as we can. So that's going to be everything. Thank you all so very much for joining. I hope you've had a wonderful time. I certainly have. And I will see you all tomorrow for the unboxing of the Thrustmaster TH8S gear shifter. Exciting times. Bye bye then everybody. See you all later.